I would like to say that this situation, the situation that we all hoped and prayed would not happen to Meg the Stallion. That has transpired with Meg the Stallion. The men behaving as men. And that happened with Meg the Stallion, that we are all witness to, that the internet is in an uproar about. Let me just catch those up who don't know what was going on, what is going on. Meg posted this. Cheating. Had me around your whole family playing house. Got cold feet. Holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous? Series of question marks. Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. You take all the time you need, Meg, because let me tell you something. The TikTok and Etsy witches, they are on it. I've seen people putting that, man, I saw somebody write, Klay Thompson will be bald. I don't know how many times, but they wrote it on a piece of paper. They went to a crossroads. They buried it. They put it in the dirt. The cat stomped on it, and then so did they. The 99-cent store is going to run out of mason jars because of how many people are going to be putting that man in a jar and in the back of the freezer. People are going to be cooking the asparagus that they've had frozen. Not asparagus, maybe spinach. If you have frozen asparagus, throw that out. So that way you can make space for Klay Thompson. But here's what I actually want to talk about, because there's a lot of people talking about this right now. Here's what I personally would like to talk about. I'd like to talk about two things. I would like to talk about how men will ruin their own lives by ruining yours, because there's an absolute lack of self-control. And two, we as people who have experienced attraction to men, who do experience attraction to men, especially if you are a woman or a fan. I made a video about this not too long ago about how we all need to take men way less seriously. This is why we need to take them way less seriously.
This is all, of course, according to Meg. And there's three sides to every story. His side, her side, and then the truth. We've heard from Megan, but we've heard nothing from Klay yet. And my reaction to this whole situation and anything else that I have to say about this topic is solely based on what Megan has said so far. Because we don't know that this man cheated. Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is your man, Brandon Gio, one half of Residual Impact. Hey, yo, check it. I'm sure by now each and every single one of y'all have heard about this whole fiasco between Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion regarding a breakup. Well, yeah, I've heard about it, of course, because it's been all over my social media feed for the last couple days. Bruh. And you have a lot of people on social media who just can't wrap their heads around it, especially the women who want to talk about how good she looks and how can a man cheat on her because she's so pretty, she's so fine, she's so bad, if what she said about Klay cheating on her is true. Because again, there are multiple sides to every story, and so far we've just heard from Megan and heard nothing from Klay. I definitely wanted to share some of the reactions with you today, but I also wanted to give my 2 cents. Because Megan's fans are losing their shit. And it's quite entertaining.
And I've been trying to tell y'all about these fucking athletes. I've been trying to tell y'all about these fucking athletes. These niggas can't be trusted! Liking athletes is an epidemic that I hope my sisters get cured from. The bags aren't worth it. The trips aren't worth it. Not enough money in the world is worth it. He could have stayed loyal to Megan Thee Stallion. Like, please.
I had to step away from my sister's wedding just to tell you that you are the ugly Splash brother. You are. And you have the face of the Pillsbury Doughboy. You unbaked biscuit bitch. To Megan, you made Megan cook for white people. Probably the most seasoning they've ever had in their entire life. I hope your kayak has a hole in it. And you are in the middle of fucking nowhere. I hope your fucking Tahoe's transmission goes out. And you're going 90 on the highway. Fucking bitch.
Klay Thompson, this is for you. Because here's the thing. When you popped out with Megan Thee Stallion, we all said, okay. We were like, you know what? He's got a good job. Okay, they've got similar interests. Okay. We can make it work. Okay? You should know that. You should know that your face was an unwelcome caveat on what we hoped was a good situation. Don't ever piss me off like this again. Oh.
I thought a light skin with a white mama that cheated on every girlfriend he had was going to be different. Let's look at the dating history. Let's look at the receipts. Cheated on every girlfriend he had. And you thought it was going to be different. I hate to use Megan and Klay as this example, but y'all don't hear it or see it. A man will show you exactly who he is. He will have a history of this. And y'all think, oh no, this is fine. I'm different. I'm different. You are not different. He's not changing. He's already set in who he is. He's not changing. He's going to play in your face. Nothing makes you different. Y'all be getting with guys that got 2, 3 baby mamas. And y'all think y'all not leaving without becoming baby mama number 4? Then you become his baby mama and you be like, yeah, I got him. You know, I'm different. And then he looks at you and says, I'm ready for baby mama number 5. Get away from me. Megan, the signs were there. The signs were there. I hate that this happened to you, but the signs were there. They've been there. You could have Googled it. I Googled it.
There is no body tea enough, no face pretty enough, no coochie tight enough to keep an insecure man. When you are an attractive woman, I'm not even talking about model status. I'm talking about like 6.5 plus. You add social currency to the man that you are with. When you are a drop dead gorgeous woman, we're not even including your talents. We're not even including your ambitions. The social currency you add to a man is almost disgusting. And it takes an extremely secure man to feel like he's even deserving of a woman like that. So if you are intertwined with someone who is insecure, oh baby, buckle up. Because this is the feedback loop that keeps beautiful women getting cheated on.
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and endorse cheating, but just because you look a certain way, right? You can be the finest woman in the entire world. Just because you are good looking does not mean that you can't get cheated on. Because at the end of the day, show me a woman who looks really good and I will show you a man who's tired of her shit. Nobody is bigger than the program.
So you get with a beautiful woman, right? She increases your social currency, which validates you. But now you're in a position where you can get more external validation because there are going to be women who are in competition with your woman who just want to be associated with your woman, feel like they got to one up on your woman. So now your area of opportunity for more validation is even more increased. And because you're insecure, you're going to constantly seek that out to try to feel something within you that cannot be filled. Cheating on your partner says everything about the person who is cheating, nothing about the person who is being cheated on. And as somebody who has been cheated on, this was extremely hard for me to accept because what it does is it releases your control of the situation. When you want to be in control of the situation and the narrative, which many of us do as a defense mechanism, we tell ourselves, if I was prettier, if I was thinner, if I was thicker, if I cooked more, if I had better clothes, like then maybe they would. No, babe, no, bring it back. Because a lot of times it's not that you're not enough, it's that you're too much and your vibrance outshines a person that you're with. And when they are insecure, they cannot handle that. And the thing is, I think some women try to combat this by not taking up space, by letting, that their man take the lead, get all of the shine, get all the credit. But the thing is, if it's an insecure man, it's never going to be enough. It's never going to be enough. There is no body tea enough, no face pretty enough, no coochie tight enough to keep an insecure man because he will constantly be seeking validation and reassurance from other people. Ironically, validation that he has access to because he's connected to you.
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and endorse cheating, but when you're dealing with women who are naturally hypergamous, right? Meaning they seek to date up higher than their level.
I practice hypergamy.
You have somebody like Megan Thee Stallion, who is a Grammy-winning artist. She's sold a whole bunch of records over the last few years, and she's just been in the public eye for probably about a decade. Mostly to good reasons, but of course, some to bad reasons, like the whole Tory Lanez incident. So Meg is well known. And of course, when it comes to her dating history, yeah, people have definitely been talking about that. From her public relationships like Partisan Fontaine or Tory Craig, all the way down to those that she tried to keep under wraps, like DaBaby, allegedly, all the way down to Tory Lanez. But when it comes to hypergamy, you have an artist like Megan Thee Stallion who's worth roughly about $40 million, who is looking to date a man who is higher than her level. Welcome Klay Thompson to the picture. You have a 4-time NBA champion, a Olympic gold medalist, somebody who is worth $160 million. He's about 6'5" or 6'6". This man is in the top 1%, who even if he wasn't an NBA player, you would have women looking at him and wanting to be with him because he is a 1% man. So yeah, Klay has options. Why are we surprised? If you guys have made it this far, Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you never miss when we upload a new video for you. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up. It's completely free and it goes a long way.
Also, don't forget to leave a comment because we like to hear from y'all. We want to know what y'all think. Is the video good? Does it suck? Did you learn something from it? Just say hello. Put a smiley face. I don't care. Just write something. Interact. Communicate. We like those things.
Now back to the video.
This message is for Klay Thompson. If you're not Klay Thompson, keep motherfucking scrolling. You dead ass? No, like for real, are you dead ass? Like, why am I scrolling, minding my business, and I see that you motherfucking cheated on Megan Thee Stallion? How fucking dare you? You really had the nerve to have Meg sitting up there cooking for you and your fucking funky ass family. And for what? For you to play her face talking about some cold feet? You fucking loser. I'm just like, I just feel for her so bad because I know she ain't got no family, right? So she probably thought like, I finally found a good man. I have a family I could marry into or be into. And no, like I know my girl is hurt. Meg, I'm sorry, girl. We should jump this nigga for real. And I know the daddy mad as hell. Cause that daddy, the way that daddy was eating that motherfucking food, y'all, you would think he never had soul food in his life. Fuck you, Klay.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just walking down the street in Dallas looking for Klay Thompson, knocking on every door until I find him so I can ask him, what the hell is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What are you doing? You know we ride for Megan. That's our girl. You have lost your mind.
Everybody been getting their jokes and think pieces off about Klay Thompson cheating on Megan Thee Stallion. And I've deadass been on the verge of tears all day. And I know that sounds so crazy, crying for somebody that you don't know personally. But as a young black woman that's incredibly inspired by Megan Thee Stallion and her resilience, just thinking about her life, her parents, the fact she was shot, publicly harassed, like isolated, and thinking about how a man knew all of that and that still was not enough to spare her. Like he still did not take 3 seconds to consider how his actions might hurt somebody who's already been hurt enough in life. And that level of like sadisticness is very hard for my brain to process. And it's like, it's men whose wives have been in the hospital with terminal cancer who have still gone out and cheated, and you know what I mean? Like it's nothing that you could go through as a woman where a man will say enough, like I'm going to spare you, like I'm going to spare you. So I don't know, this shit is like changing my brain chemistry. This ain't something that I didn't already know. I already knew this. It just reminder, I just needed that reminder.
Ladies, I want to talk about this arrogance in us. I'll say us because I'm a woman. Where you think you can change a person's behavior. Like men are smart enough to know, okay, she's a hoe. Like that's just what she is. I'm not the guy that's just going to change it all. It don't matter who the guy is. Even Chris Brown made a song saying these ain't loyal. I want y'all to get, men have accepted it exactly the way it is, but you all fantasy world. He's not going to do it to me. How could he do that to me? I'm me. I'm so special. Y'all think y'all got this grandiose sense of self. And so this Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion thing, it was only inevitable. What did Shaq say? 6 months? I think Shaq gave it 3 months or 6 months. Like, after that thing happened with Tory Lanez and all that information dropped, do y'all not? First of all, a lot of people thought it was just a marketing type relationship. But y'all see this man, like, he Klay Thompson. And that's what I'm saying. Like, men come into scenarios with women, hey, sign this prenup because I know how women can be. Like, men are very aware, unless they're green, unless dudes is green and they ain't got no, like, experience, you know, they'll always think, oh, she's just an angel, she'll be great for me. But guys look at track records most of the time. Y'all refuse to look at the Carfax. Klay Thompson, Megan Thee Stallion, he knew what he was getting with Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I already know y'all ladies gonna try to look out for each other because y'all always do. Y'all reward bad behavior. Y'all reward bad behavior in yourselves. Y'all not all, because I know it's gonna be some women, nah, I don't be rocking with. Calm down. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. You can't be Sexy Red. You can't be Cardi B and all, and then be expecting this fairy tale for a hood nigga to ride up on a white horse or in not a white horse, but a Cadillac on 22s or something and whisk you away into the sunset and get married.
Just because you look a certain way, right? You can be the finest woman in the entire world. Just because you are good looking does not mean that you can't get cheated on. Because at the end of the day, show me a woman who looks really good and I will show you a man who's tired of her shit. Nobody is bigger than the program. Again, when it comes to the whole cheating aspect, I don't condone it. I'm not endorsing it. So I'm not saying that that's what he should have done. He should have cut ties with Meg if that's not what he really wanted, and then gone on to do his thing. This is all, of course, according to Meg. And there's 3 sides to every story. His side, her side, and then the truth. We've heard from Megan, but we've heard nothing from Klay yet. So I really don't want to talk about anything else regarding the ins and outs or the rights and wrongs of cheating until I hear from Klay. Because we don't know if that this man cheated.
But anywho.
So we greatly appreciate each and every single one of y'all for tapping in today. And you know I cannot leave without saying, where you are today is a residual outcome of the thoughts you had in the past. Till next time, peace.